Hi, my name is Violet Buchanan. This is my report on the second case study. Today I'm going to be walking you through the criminal court process that Lieutenant Thompson would go through in the state of Wisconsin after the use of force incident. The steps include arrest, initial appearance, preliminary hearing, arraignment, motion hearing, and trial. If convicted, sentencing would follow. I'll also discuss the possible consequences of his actions, and finally explain what I would do as the officer who witnessed this behavior. First, let's look at the arrest. After the internal affairs investigation and a review by the District's Attorney Office, they found probable cause to charge Lieutenant Thompson with felony battery and misconduct in public office. Based on this, an arrest would be made, and standard booking procedures would follow. This includes fingerprinting, a mugshot, and entry into the criminal justice system. Next is the initial appearance. This has to happen within 48 hours of the arrest. A judge would inform Lieutenant Thompson of the charges against him and advise him of his rights. Bail is also set at this time, and the court ensures that he has legal representation, either private counsel or a public defender if he qualifies. During the preliminary hearing, the court determines if there is enough evidence to move forward. The prosecution presents its case to show probable cause. The defense can cross-examine witnesses and challenge the evidence. If the judge finds that probable cause exists, the case moves on to arraignment. If not, the charges could be dismissed. At the arraignment, Lieutenant Thompson is formally charged and asked to enter a plea. He can plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest. This is also where the timeline for pretrial motions is set. If he pleads guilty, the case might move directly to sentencing. If he pleads not guilty, the case continues through the legal process towards trial. The motion hearing is where both the prosecution and defense argue pretrial motions. These might include motions to suppress evidence or dismiss charges. This step is crucial in shaping how the trial will proceed, and it can even lead to plea deals or case dismissal depending on the outcome. If no agreement is reached, the case goes to trial. Both sides present their evidence, call witnesses, and make arguments. In a criminal case, the prosecution must prove guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. A jury or judge on a bench trial then delivers a verdict. If found guilty, the case proceeds to sentencing. Regardless of the outcome, Lieutenant Thompson faces several serious consequences. If convicted, he could lose his job, face prison time, and lose his pension and police certification. Even if not convicted, the incident has likely caused major damage to his reputation and public trust in the police force. If I were the officer who witnessed this, I would have a legal and ethical duty to act. Legally, I must report any use of excessive force, or I could be held responsible myself. Ethically, it's my duty to intervene when someone's rights are being violated. Even if the offender is a superior officer, I would ensure the incident is documented through my BWC footage, write a detailed report, and make sure internal affairs is notified. Failing to act would go against everything law enforcement is meant to stand for.